In today's Midday Fix, a conversation with the author of the new book called Parent Yourself First, Raise Confident, Compassionate Kids by Becoming the Parent You Wish That You've Had. Brianna Capaduncanel is a licensed marriage and family therapist and joining us now. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Pat.
Our pleasure. This is important stuff. Let's start with what you are trying to teach in the book, the Name, Frame, Claim tool for parents that centers around self-awareness. Talk about that.
Yes. So parents come to me in the office and they are asking me for support on how to fix their children. They're concerned about their children's tantrums, their defiance, their pushback, their disrespect. And they want to know, how do I get these behaviors to stop? What I consistently find is that it's not kids who need the fixing, it is parents who need the healing. And the name frame claim tool helps us get grounded and understand why we are reacting to our children the way that we are. It teaches us how to name what's happening inside for us, how to frame it based on our own childhood experiences, and how to claim something that's really important. It's not my child's job to meet my needs, it's my own job to meet my needs, and it's my job to help meet my child's needs.
You write about parenting from a place of connection, which is different from traditional parenting. So let's sift through that. What do you mean when you talk
Yes.
about that?
Traditional parenting really focuses on controlling the child. I need you to be obedient and I need you to be who I expect you to be. And this is very stifling for children. And this impacts the way children perceive themselves as they get older. It can impact mental health, it can impact things like anxiety, depression, etc. However, when as parents, rather than focusing on trying to control the child, our emphasis is on connecting with and understanding what's motivating our child's behavior, as well as collaborating with our children. How are we teaching them how to think critically? How are we teaching them how to problem solve and move through life in a more connected and authentic way? That's really the main difference. That's the difference between traditional parenting and what I'm presenting here in this book, relational based parenting.
So to be clear, you're not talking about parenting without parameters. So let's talk about
Correct.
how do what suggestions do you have for dealing with a child who's having a tantrum or maybe defiant? The old logic of it's my way or the highway just doesn't really apply in all cases, correct?
Yes, I agree with you. It does not apply in all cases. A child who is acting out in any way, that child is reaching out. There is meaning behind the child's behavior, and our job is to try to understand what is this child attempting to communicate to us. So in the book, I talk about my framework, the PCC. We pause. This is where we're doing our important work, slowing down, noticing our reactions. Number two, we connect. What we try to understand, what is this child trying to say to me? If this tantrum could have words, what would it be saying? If this defiance had different words other than, I don't want to do what you're telling me to do, what is this child really trying to say to me? And then, third, we're going to collaborate with this child. And sometimes that looks like correction. Sometimes it's, I hear you, kiddo. I know you're upset that I said no. I completely am with you on that. And I can't have you throwing these toys. Throwing the toys is not the way to show me that you're upset.
Final
This
thoughts here.
allows,
We're about
yeah,
30 seconds away here. As it relates to me, my wife and I, we have four children, same DNA, but their personalities are completely different. How do you apply
yes.
these to the kids who are different, a little bit different, and sometimes a lot different?
Yes, this is an excellent question. These tools teach us how to be in relationship with the child in front of us and not with the child who we expect them to be or who we need them to be, but exactly for who they are. So this allows us to tailor the way we show up for each individual child with their different personalities and their different temperaments.
We'll have to leave it at that. Sounds really good. We thank you so much for your time. Great advice. The book is called Parent Yourself First, Raise Confident, Compassionate Kids by Becoming the Parent That You Wish You'd Had. Check out social media for more information or visit consciousmommy.com. Brianna, thank you so much. You be well.
Thank you so much, Pat.